work they put in, the sweat that poured out.
The belief that kept them going for the dream.
Delirium in D.C.
That's what this game means.
That's the catch of the season in the XFL.
These players seized the opportunity.
Unbelievable.
And now,
big-time players,
it's paying off.
make big-time plays and big-time moments. This is a big-time moment.
We've been grinding hard on the job. We take that from us. Dominate.
The defenders, dominating from the start.
Hell yeah!
With just one last step to take.
Look, another trip to San Antonio. Get that championship.
The Renegades, hitting their stride at the perfect time.
How about Arlington?
Proving to the world they're not just a Cinderella story.
We gotta finish now.
With their destiny in their own hands.
And their dream within reach.
Welcome to the 2023 XFL Championship.
They have worked all season for this, and tonight, from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, a champion will be crowned. The Arlington Renegades, with an upset win in the championship game of the South, have made their way here to take on the 10-1 DC Defenders. It all ends here tonight in San Antonio.
Let's go finish this game and finish the season off right. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Finish. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Get it up! Hey! Destroyers on 3! 1, 2, 3, destroy!
What a journey it has been for the 10 XFL teams that have started a season, and now we end with 2. Out of the north come the Defenders from D.C., the class of the league all season long, and Arlington representing the South after a major upset in the division championship game against Houston. Here's how they got here. It was a tie game at the half. D.C. leaned on its running game with Abe Smith leading the way, and Jordan Tombo hooking up with his tight ends time after time. It turned into a walkover over Seattle, a 37-21 win for D.C. The upset came in H-Town. Luis Perez with 3 touchdown passes, many of them deep balls to Javante Payton, and the Renegades ran away with that trophy, 26-11, the final 2 weeks ago in Houston. Defenders ready to go. Here's a look at the bracket and how we got here. Arlington with the upset over Houston. DC in cruise control over Seattle. And it all ends right here in San Antonio. Welcome, everybody. Tom Hart alongside Greg McElroy. We've got Katie George and Cole Kublik down on the field. It has been such a wonderful season. And I got 2 teams ready to finish it up. But what a fantastic journey for everybody involved.
12 incredible weeks. Great to be on the road interacting with unbelievable fan bases that have grown so significantly overnight. From St. Louis to Seattle to the Beer Snake in D.C. It culminates here with an incredible championship with a ton of different storylines surrounding it.
And what a matchup we have. Arlington kind of backdoored their way into the playoffs. They pulled off the upset of the season. They don't even average 15 points a game with their offense, but it is a new look offense at that. DC scores 30 points a game. Greg Williams has them blitzing all the time. This is a typical David versus Goliath matchup.
Very much so. DC has been incredible all season long. From week 1 all the way through week 11 in the semifinal game, just relentless both offensively and defensively. And Arlington bringing new meaning to it's not where you start, it's where you finish. This team was brutal there in the middle part of the season. Finally found their quarterback in Luis Perez, played their best football down the stretch, and they might have the momentum necessary to pull off an unlikely XFL championship.
If you're just joining us, we do embrace betting in the XFL, so if you're so inclined, have a couple shekels to spare. Here's what it looks like, and it has continually climbed. The line is now 8.5 with DC favored. The total has climbed to 49. Greg McElroy, which way do you lean?
Man, I loved the line initially at 6.5. It told me you got to take the Renegades. DC's hot as can be. The Sharps clearly backing the Defenders as that line has now steamed north of 8. The total's what's catching my eye. Look at DC, 10-1 on the over this year.
We've got star power in the building. When we return, Dwayne Johnson and Danny Garcia with Katie George.